Thank you, guys. And we move into our closing session. I'm going to invite Johannes Jütting to the stage.
We're going to spend a few minutes talking a little bit about the day and what you thought some of the key takeaways are, and maybe what you think will be teed up for tomorrow as a result of everything we've talked about today here.
Sure. Very happy to share a few thoughts. Can you hear me all right? Wonderful. Let me start by saying the first thing that I take away, I learned a lot. I have to say I really learned a lot today. When I gave my introductory remarks, I was saying this conference is basically also about asking questions and asking the right questions. And I think we have been very good at asking questions. And I can see that we had heard throughout the whole day really very, very different perspectives on this topic, which is very good. And so I think asking questions, learning a lot is a good starting point. The second point, if I may, that I take home is, and this is, I think we have to narrow the questions and the topics specifically as we go forward. Now, speaking through the lens of Paris 21, statistical systems, strengthening capacity, I'm leaving this day more encouraged than ever that what we do is a really good thing, and it's even still a good thing when we go forward. You recall when I asked this morning the question about why should we at all look at the topic of AI, basically as we work in poor countries or in low-income countries, in fragile states, as Paris 21 wants to strengthen foundational systems. Now, listening to the arguments that we have heard, the importance of quality data, the importance of foundational systems, the importance of strengthening human capacity, the importance of regulatory frameworks. This is all something that the partnership, and I'm speaking about the partnership at last, Paris 21 it's a partnership of more than 50 institutions here. I could see that it's really very important. And it has, in order to make AI effective and work in the global south, these kind of attributes are key. And the third thing I take away is, which I didn't know, which we all learned very early from the chief economist this morning, the World Bank has apparently money for it. So I'm very happy that we had this good news in the morning that we will be getting some more money, hopefully, to be able to do this work.
What are some of the, you mentioned, now the hard work begins of addressing more specific questions. What are some of those specific questions you think that, folks will need to be tackling both tomorrow and in the weeks to come?
Yeah, I was thinking because I have to do this a couple of times in my professional life now to try to summarize things. And what I learned is a little bit to do it in terms of what do we know, where do we agree upon, and maybe what do we not yet know, and where are the debates. So from what I learned, just to share one or two snippets, is I think we all agree that artificial intelligence systems are very profound, completely transformative. People spoke about even going further than electricity, ICT revolution and whatnot. And the other thing, it's at the super speed. So I think we have not that much time. I think that's also something that many of you said a couple of times. The second thing, which is not a really great surprise, is that what I took away, or what we all could agree upon, is it has positive and negative impacts. And we got a good couple of examples for both. I think I have to say we started very positively in the morning. If you recall what we had seen in the morning from the slide, 90% were saying it's very positive and it's likely to be positive for achieving the SDGs. But then I had the feeling as we got along the day, we came more and more with negative examples and the challenges. And just listening to the last regulation stuff, I didn't even know that we can talk about interoperable trade systems. Oh my God. So I was thinking, well, okay, there is a lot of positive things, but of course it depends. And I think, and this brings me to the point, what I hope to hear more about, On what exactly it depends, and how can we turn this opportunity, into AI into a real opportunity? What are the conditions? Some of them we heard, but some of them I think we hadn't really teased out, and tomorrow will be good time. And let me leave you with one more thought, is what I liked very specifically, and by Anita and by a few others, to put the context and the localization and decentralization up front. I think it's important we have debates at the UN. I think it's important to have intergovernmental organization at the OECD, at the African Political Union. But what I could see is that at the end of the day, it will be very important at the local level as well to see, for instance, this whole movement of citizen-generated data, science data. Many things could happen at the local level to use AI. And giving power to the people, enable them at the local level to use that to build up their own systems. I think Anita gave a couple of examples of the things that happened in specific states of India about the educational system, and we heard a few more. This is really exciting. So I think we love the international, but I think we have to go more local again. Thanks.
Well, that seems like a great place to leave off. Thank you, Johannes, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we get to talk about tomorrow.
Thank you very much. And now I think it's maybe Audrey who will invite us for a drink. But yeah, it was a great day. Thank you very much, Brian.